Hey guys, look at all this great stuff that Inkin sent me, and they sent me this adjustable stroke InkFlexo machine. It also has an RCA connection, which I really like. So I want to review this right here on the Floaty channel. This is a $169 machine. You can get it either on Amazon or their website, and they sell all this great stuff. So we're going to take a look at everything, but please support us by smashing that like button and subscribing. Let's take a look. Look at that cute kitty. Aww. Thanks for all the cute holographic stickers. All right, I'm gonna check this out. We got this neat little needle here. What is it? It's a 3-round liner. Oh, I guess they knew we'd be doing that one. I do like how the cartridge is green. I just like that color of green. All right, let's take a look at the machine. It's hiding. There it is. All right. Interesting. So they've put little golf greens on the handle here. It's interesting. They're all different shapes. That's why I say golf greens. Maybe that is the theme here because it is green. I don't know. It's cool. Here's a battery, another battery. So we got 2 batteries. That's pretty sweet. What do we got here? Oh, just a little RCA connection. Just a little power supply option here. See the battery come off. Oh, it's just a push. Little press fit. And now look at the size of this thing. We got a cord. Of course they gave us one because they're awesome. They gave us an RCA cord. And of course the charging cable. We don't need to see that. So it goes from 2, 2.4, 2.8, 3.3, 3.7 to 4.2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's see. It just goes from one to the next. Very clicky. And let's take this back off. We're gonna put the battery back on so we can see it. All right, so we got that off and now we're just gonna put this battery back on. It's a press fit, so boom, there it goes. Yep, should be on there. Let's see if it turns on. There it goes. Let me bring that closer. All right, so we have the up and down, 0.1 increments. All right, cool. We should stick a needle in before we turn it on. And that's the PGA Tour of the InkFlexo. It does look like a little golfing pen style machine. Ready to go golf. That's more baseball. I can't show you golf. So we should try this InkFlexo out on some silicone. Let's go do that. All right, I want to get my floaty grip on the InkFlexo. We're going to have the F side away or down, and we're going to put the end of the machine in this side. Okay, we have it in just like that, and then we're just going to adjust it a little bit at the top. So now I got my floaty grip on there, and it's a nice ergonomic fit. Makes it so I am not a little claw. I'm not tightening up too much, which is good. That's proper ergonomics right there. Let's get a needle. We're going to start with this 3-round liner. These are the needles from Inkin as well, the REVO needles. Okay, looks really good with all green. Not a bad line. Let me play around here with my settings. Feel pretty good there at 3.3. Maybe I can go a little faster at 3.7. Let's see. Going a little more of a hit at 3.7. Not sure if I need it. I think both of those actually got in really well. Let me take a look. Yeah, that 3-round liner is definitely getting in there, you guys. That's looking really good. Running out an 8.5. Okay, one click for the pause. Really easy to pause the machine, which I like. Yeah, that's getting in there really nicely. So I feel very happy about this 3-round liner so far. Yeah, so not really any wobble. The motor's sounding really good so far. The 3-round liner's getting in really well. Very happy with this machine so far. I would like to do a little whip shading with it. Let's just turn it down a bit. Let's start at like 6 volts here. I think I'm still at 3.7. Yep. Just gonna go right here. Really nice consistent whip shade I'm seeing there. Actually at 5.5 volts. All right, so the 5.5 voltage with the 3.7 on the left here. Beautiful spread of dots, very nice and even. I'm seeing really nice results here, and the saturation is very good at the lower voltages. And I'm just at 3.7, so that's great. We have also 4.2. Yeah, the whip shade's looking really nice, you guys. This machine's quite nice. And the price is $169.99. $169. Just doing a little shading in the leaves here. Just gonna take a look. Cute. I love it. Yeah, I'm seeing really nice shading capability with this machine so far. Whip shade looks awesome. I could keep playing. I kind of want to keep playing. You always know it's a good review if I want to keep playing with the machine. It's always good. Just a really nice light shade right in that circle there. We can move on to the next needle. Let's see what else they sent us in that sample pack. You remember that sample pack from the beginning. All right, open up the sample pack. What's in here? All right, this is a 10 gauge 5-round liner. Don't know if we need to look at that one. This is a standard 15 curved mag. Here's a regular mag. You might want to check that one out at a 9. That one I'm putting over here. This is a, whoa, they sent me a 1 round liner in a 10 gauge. I don't think we'll be looking at that today. That doesn't really show up well on the camera. A standard 7 curved mag. We have a 15 curved mag. Okay, I think this is what we're gonna do. A 15 curved mag, a 9 flat mag, and this 9 round shader. We're also going to add in this 9 round liner. They sent it to us in a separate box. Okay, let's actually start with that one. I'm really happy with these needles too. I feel like there's very little wobble. Okay, there's the 9 round liner. Okay, again, so this is the 9 round liner. We're at 3.7. Actually, I'm at 9 volts here to start. All right, so not getting in quite as well as I want at those settings. Let me see if I can, first I'm just gonna turn up my voltage to 10. Better, but not quite. So I'm going to go up to the 4.2 stroke length on the machine. I'm going to bring it back down to 9 first. And just increase the stroke length and back to the original voltage. Okay, I'm going to turn up my voltage. It's getting a little darker and I have better saturation here, if you can look closely. However, now that I'm at 10 volts at 4.2 stroke length, I do notice the machine feels a lot more, has a lot more vibration because I'm at a higher voltage, the battery's working harder, and it just doesn't feel as steady in that setting. So if I have to turn it up all that high to get it, I'm going to get a little bit of wobbling in my line, which I do see. I'm also not seeing like the most saturation I've ever seen in the TrueSkin for this liner. So because of how that line looks so far, I would say the InkFlexo is better for fine line and shading, probably stipple shading. Not so great at penetrating those larger needle groupings. We can try the 9 round shader and just see how that goes. It is a little bit more spread out of a needle. We might get better saturation. All right, I'm gonna keep it in the same settings. 4.2, we're at 10 volts. Yeah, so in the less concentrated needle, it does seem a little bit darker, but not the darkest I've ever seen with the round shader on the True Skin, and I do see a little bit of wobbling. I felt like there was a little bit of needle control issue and just that the silicone sort of fighting back a little bit, which makes it harder to keep your lines steady and things like that. I didn't seem to have that problem with the 3-round liner. I actually felt really steady and good, so I still recommend this machine for fine line. Let's take a look at shading. I'm at 9.5 to start, still at the 4.2. Just want to see what kind of marks I can make here. Some of the same things I'm feeling with the shader that I did with the 9-round liners. But yeah, the 9-round shader, a little hard to get that penetration, not as solid as I would like to see it, but it's getting in there, you know, it's making a mark. What can I say? I'm gonna move on. All right, let's see how it's gonna do some soft shading. I think it should perform a little better in that regard. I'm at 6.5 volts at 3.3. So I see good consistency in the hits here, and I do feel like a nice soft shade. I'm really happy with the shading so far. This is the 3.3. I really think it does a nice soft smooth shade, so it's obviously a good shader. It's gonna be a good shader for your collection. Maybe not the best liner. You can do fine line, but I wouldn't mess with anything above a 9-round liner. 9-round liner or above. Again, nice soft smooth shade. Can we get it darker? Can we get it packed in? I'm at 3.7 now. I'll turn it up. Yeah, it's not going to be a packer either, so I would just use this mostly for shading. Just want to see how dark I can actually get things if I really try. Yeah, that's probably the darkest I've gotten. So you can definitely you'll definitely get some black. It's just going to take a little bit longer with this machine. It might not be the best for packing. Just have to make those decisions as you go, what's right for what. Having said that, it lines beautifully, 3-round liner, does some shading, but it doesn't handle everything as well as I'd like, and it's not getting as saturated as I would like. So I can recommend it as a shader. I can't recommend it as a liner. So it's definitely not my favorite machine, but I recommend it for fine line and shading. I think it would be fine for that. It's $169.99. You'll find a link in the description below. You guys should always watch these right to the end so you get all the information. I always give the most honest reviews I can. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please support our channel by liking and subscribing. Bye. Thank you. Bye.